some interesting things coming out about the guys that the Browns acquired in the NFL draft. Different coaches who went up against some of the players that have found their way onto the Browns roster with some interesting things to say. Big Ten coach on David Bell, long-term NFL guy. I know he didn't test well, but I could care less. Catches everything, just gets open. I know he's not fast or this or that. He is really, really good. That is from ESPN.com. And with that, let's welcome in G. Bush, 92.3 The Fan, and getting ready to be part of the launch of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, 11 to 1, Monday through Friday. Monday is the premiere. Make sure you Google it. It's on YouTube. Find it. Subscribe to it. G. Bush, appreciate the time. Let's talk David Bell. You hear what they say. What's your reaction to that? It sounds like the coaches that coached against him like him a whole lot.
I think I was wrong about this one. I really thought that when I saw the pick, just like a lot of other individuals, I thought that it was a situation where like they reached for him. I said, "Oh goodness, this guy runs a 4.65." We have been talking about Will Fuller for such a long time and Jarvis Landry. So when you get to David Bell and you look at him and they draft him in the third round, you're thinking to yourself, man, I don't know if this is the splash I wanted to get. But there's a lot of people that reached out to me, fans and a lot of other people. And so one of the things that you got to do in this industry, you got to be flexible a little bit. So they said, G. Bush, we know you're a film guy. We know you love watching guys on tape. Just go back and watch him play against some of the bigger Big Ten teams. Go back and watch him play against Ohio State, Michigan State, watch him play against Iowa. Take a look at some of the plays and just tell you, I'm just let you know, he's not going to be a guy that's going to be a burner. He's not going to, take off on you, and he's not going to beat you deep. But this guy just gets open. He's one of those guys that's a professional receiver and a professional route runner where he just gets open. He's not going to wow you with his flash or some of the highlights and stuff, or he's not going to be a vertical guy. But this dude consistently gets open against some of the best defensive backs in the game. Michigan had a great defense this year. Ohio State consistently gets top first-round picks. So I tell you what, when I went back and watched, I said, you know what? David Bell is a guy that I think is really going to contribute on this team. And I think he's going to be one of those guys where you watch during training camp and you just start seeing him creep around. He's hanging around. Next thing you know, he's with the twos. Next thing you know, he's moving around in the slot. And next thing you know, David Bell's a guy who's getting first-team reps. And so I went back and watched it. I think it's a great pick by the Browns, and I'm expecting him to do some pretty big things this year for the Browns, considering.
Yeah, seems to make big catches, third down catches, cover. Even when he's covered well, he seems to catch the ball.